No, in my opinion, the Ladies World Championship definitely should not be an open.
I would like to see it played as a much smaller draw based on standard. I think a lot of people feel the same way.
It should be an elite event, restricted to the top players who've played all year long and who are actually putting the work and investing in the tour.
If it can inspire juniors to get better, push ladies tennis to a next level, and also encourage people to watch and sponsors to be a part of it. I think they're the kind of four major things we need to look at.
To encourage the women to be their best standard, and it then becomes a target to be able to play in that calibre of tournament.
Currently, as it stands, I don't think it ticks those boxes.
I think it really depends on the pool of players, and so I think it's important to take stock of who's playing the game and the level and the calibre of people we want to attract to play the World Championships.
What that is probably different in lots of people's heads. We're trying to come to a nice middle ground that everyone's happy with.
I think to push things forward, maybe we could sort of move to more of a men's type setup or a smaller tournament just for kind of the top group, depending on handicaps, etc.
So if it was me, I would imitate whatever is done for the men's. So I'm not necessarily saying a best of 13 over 3 days, but it should be a challenge match. So the world champion should be sitting there and there should be a playoff.
Well, we were thinking of it. It sounds like a really good idea until you realise that we're all amateurs and we all have to travel and pay for everything we do. So in that matter, it doesn't really work.
I don't think it should be a challenge format, but something that we've discussed as a group of players is about a qualifying draw into a main draw. So I think that would be a much better format to raise the standard of the women's game.
But I realise that might be a bit of an extreme option. That's why I've recently proposed to the other girls and in extension to the LRTA to do whatever is done with rackets, ladies rackets, which works really well. It's like a playoff with the 4 top girls, best of 5 sets, and then a big final. But the least, it should be a best of 5.
I certainly think there needs to be some limitation in terms of who can enter.
I think we're thinking of doing a qualification draw into the main draw, and that will be really good for the women's game.
But it needs to be able to suit the game, not just for now, but for years to come.
I think there is definitely a right way to do it that keeps the tournament, elite and of the calibre that it really should be, given the level of some of the amazing players here, but also inspires and encourages other people to want to play as well.
It's one of those kind of, I suppose, long-term goals we need to get it right.